Boobies.
It says mayo. Mayonnaise. What's with that outfit?
Yeah.
Why do you dress like that? What's wrong with you? September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention. That's Vic.
Damn.
This is where he's stationed all the time.
You, the lawyer.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you going to be my attorney?
I don't know how to do that.
Obviously not.
Better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
What a way with
They're
words.
never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
I mean, you didn't?
No, obviously no.
No, I never thought...
It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Oh no. Minty left.
Oh no, Minty left.
Oh
Today
god.
was my junior partner. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha, so he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. No,
Is
he's
he
fucking
though?
not.
Mia, is he?
One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types.
What
You're
the
so
fuck?
rude about-
Are we talking
Explain.
about the
Are we talking
same
about the same
person?
person?
Obviously, she's talking about the other attorney that's going to show up later in this episode.
Ah, yes, of course.
Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now.
Oh
Mhm.
man, you jinxed it.
I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more.
I think he's gonna need more than that, sweetheart.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's true, I guess.
It's true, I guess. At least he knows.
At least he knows. At the same time, I can't just sit back and watch. This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. I think he's dead.
Well, yeah.
another case.
Body, but I'm gonna keep going. It was fun streaming for a bit, but I gotta go to bed.
Goodbye. All right.
That means I get the voice Maya now. Nice.
Yeah, yo. She's dead, so I can take her place. It was Maya all along. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes.
What's with that outfit?
Yeah.
Why do you dress like that? What's wrong with you?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange.
Nothing
really.
strange, really.
I just sacrificed people to my god.
I'm a spirit medium in training.
So,
Yeah, did you know about this, Devon? Did you expect that something like this would suddenly happen?
No.
Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker.
One Larry made. How could that have been evidence in the case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Nothing strange, really. Do you want me to conjure my dead sister? I'm sure this will hold up in court.
I like feel close to the window, and she just goes, "I see dead
The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too.
Could you imagine? You legitimately have the ability to talk to dead people, and you're like, I want to be a lawyer.
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor?
Sorry, I don't talk to criminals.
This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
What if this guy refuses?
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. Couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. A solid mahogany desk. This desk is made from pure mahogany!
That's it. That's going to be my voice for this guy. Pure mahogany, I say.
No, that's not what I want.
Smoke a cigar.
A cigar once in a while. Alright, a table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. Wow.
Guess I should stop.
But if it's solid gold, then where does it store the fuel?
You know, I was gonna call you dumb, but like I immediately caught on to what you were saying. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching. Oh,
I'm sorry, I'm eating chocolate.
Stop eating chocolate.
Hey, you there?
That is in character for Gumshoe.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
And you were...
There you go, that's why.
Detective Gumtree.
Call him Suede.
Suede shoes.
That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes.
I knew they were going to make that fucking joke.
Wait, it's the song, pal. My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick.
Stop, Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
You want to know the results, eh? Don't you look at me like that, pal. No use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all.
That you just... Alright. Cool. 9 p.m.
Autopsy report added to the court record.
Death was instantaneous. Where's my... There we go. Hold on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I'm not saying it yet.
Oh, perfect.
It looks like I'm banging him on that.
Oh, this is what streaming's all about.
Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win.
Wow, no faith.
Why do you say that?
The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution.
Edgeworth?
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you?
No.
4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him.
Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, no, of course yeah.
I definitely know this guy.
I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon.
What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about.
Another sad music.
Hey Thomas, can you play track 14? Thanks. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
That? I have that.
Do you think I could give it back?
Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh, he's on to me.
Tell him straight, tell him not so straight.
You know, if I want to build up my relationship with him, I think I'll tell it to him not so straight.
No, that's an appropriate choice because no one in this game is straight.
That carrying strap on the cell phone.
This? It says the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV?
Yeah, you see that strap? It's a collector's item. She was worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct.
That what she said?
Yes.
Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers you call anyway. Here you go.
Seems I didn't notice the
Everyone in
recorded
this game has 2
conversation.
brain cells except for Gumshoe, who has 1.
One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influence in the witness with your loyally ways, pal.
The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
Oh, shut up. So you sent her home already then?
Aha! You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not going to go outside her room until the trial.
So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
Also, here's my home address.
But you can't stop by. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
What's the setting?
Hello there,
Oh God.
Oh!
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. I fucking hate this character so much.
It's
Are
already
you telling me
written
that you don't love beloved character April May from Phoenix
April
Wright?
May.
But for the
Alright.
content, I will keep up the character. Oh my god.
Pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's gonna be me. Screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I don't know what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey!
Jesus Christ!
What are you doing? No touching! Oh, bad boy.
Oh god, that's how that eye twitch.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Bad
This is
touch.
bad touch.
Bad touch.
You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms, no? You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer.
Bruh, you can't tell just by looking at it. I can look at it and tell you what that is.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movie.
Yeah?
I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her.
I played this game in middle school.
You know that thing that can occur, happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting?
Phoenix just sprints towards the window, just jumps out. Right. Can you tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Yeah, haven't you ever watched Columbo?
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage?
Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yeah, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
I'm so happy you're doing the lip blizzard thing that you're doing.
It's the best
Very
part about
great.
the voice.
It is. I love it.
You came to see the one and only Marvin, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Ah, yes. Maya Fey. Go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Bro, I want to know how his mustache is twitching without his nose twitching. I'm very confused.
It's another organism on his body. Don't worry about it.
It's actually just 2 very cleverly disguised rats. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Oopsie doopsie.
I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
Well, your refusal.
Stop laughing! You're making me laugh.
Search to track 5, Jerry.
He's got a good theme though.
Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course. I know
that.
However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said. I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case.
Why?
I cannot say.
Well, then don't say anything. Why would you even bring this up? Why are we having this discussion?
Because I'm being a fucking pain in the ass right now. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
Sorry, could you just get out of my office, please? I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry, I'm getting really bad vibes from you right now. Could you leave my office? That's quite a painting.
Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well?
Isn't it?
The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least $3 million. I have no intention of parting, of course.
And that straw hat belonged to Monkey D. The One Piece is real.
Have you ever heard of the hit series One Piece? I've got it on my shelf back there.
He has the entirety of One Piece on his fucking shelf.
That's what every single book is. It's just One Piece.
It's also like where they've all not been read. He's been like meaning to read them. He's been keeping by them.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why that's why he was busy earlier. He was actually just in the closet reading One Piece.
How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Alright, well. I have nothing else to talk to you about.
Alright, cool, fuck off.
Get out of here! Oh, yeah.
Did you find the lawyer?
Yeah. Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
What really happened?
Damn, am I that bad of a
she
liar?
called you out so fast.
Fuck.
You don't mean he refused to help? I've
sorry,
been abandoned then.
Sorry, Maya. There was nothing I could do. He was too busy reading One Piece.
The One Piece is real, Maya. What can we do with that information? I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice?
Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Sorry, I know it must be hard. What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
There's your lore reason.
There's your law reasons, yeah.
So you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
What kind of fucking bullshit is that? So, who was this man who, ruined your...
I've ruined your mother.
Phoenix.
Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix, there's a little thing we call phrasing.
Phoenix. Fucking hell, dude. It's really...
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. A man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
Laughing stock of the nation, but apparently Phoenix doesn't know about this. Just, you know.
You know what the fuck?
Also an idiot. Let's
Are we?
face
I was
it.
gonna say, are we really having this conversation after we've been fucking roasting him for the last like almost 4 hours?
White.
It was a white guy.
White man!
Makes sense.
I was white.
Excuse me? He's white.
That was his name. My sister told me.
White.
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Dude really looks like he's been contemplating his entire life just standing by this door. This shit.
He's like, I don't give a shit about these spirit mediums or anything. I got 5 minutes to break.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Sniff.
Sniff. We did it. Now we're a lawyer. Back.
You're the
4.5 hours.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me. You are?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of the establishment at your service, sir. I've just come up to deliver some room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities.
Move! He just runs off.
I was just leaving anyway.
Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. But
I almost forgot.
yeah, you came back
Boy
quick.
jumps here.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure, Mr. White. Where have I heard that name? Gonna have to really think hard about this one.
White wrong.
The screwdriver's sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap?
I think we established that no one in this game is smart.
Yeah. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May.
Why was that in quotes?
Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story
May
behind
even
all
her
this.
real
I
name.
know it. Is April May even your real name?
No, it's June, July.
Fuck. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial. That's for Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Why are you talking to Phoenix?
I love that he's saying that out loud.
Yeah, he said that out loud. I wasn't thinking. He said that.
Oh, bellboy, you still there?
Uh-oh. Time to scram! Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May.
Whoa, whoa,
In
whoa,
court.
whoa, whoa.
In court.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'll pump the brakes there. What do you mean to be continued? This is a video game that I paid for. September
Are you
7th.
continuing to the trial? Are you still
Yeah,
streaming?
we're gonna finish this trial. We're gonna call it a day. Oh, the judge, my favorite character, is back.
Right,
Time again.
hello, it's me. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
Hey, judges, you beat Flappy Bird.
No, not yet.
There you go, Jace. It's your time.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Yeah!
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
You would like that, wouldn't you, Phoenix?
Yeah, you would do, Phoenix.
The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder, and have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason of a doubt that these facts of this case, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
There
The other boy.
Please describe for us the details of the murder.
Also, I'd like you to know that every time he says "sir," I'm hitting my forehead with my hand.
Yes.
Salute. Murder weapon
Yes.
was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue.
These idiots. They don't
Court
even know.
plans
Added
to the court record.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Hey, Mia, I need some help.
Oh, right.
Whoosh.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Why you just threw something at me? You can't do that! You can't do this!
And how did no one see her? Hello?
When my-
And how convenient the information she puts on this piece of
Is
paper.
what
How
he's trying to
fucking
think.
convenient.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She knew exactly what he
But she's a
needed.
spirit medium, not a fucking psychic. What the fuck is this shit? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Objection!
Hold it!
Hold on, just 1 second.
I think the music stopped. Yeah?
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct?
Did I say that?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You did in fact say it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages.
I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Is that what he calls it?
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful.
Just a simple slap on the wrist.
Oh, it's
Very
so
well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. That's a really good game, though, Origami King. Hey, Devon, have you played Paper Mario Origami King?
I've never played any Paper Mario games.
You should.
Oh,
you
man.
should. They're good.
Fasten
Even
your door.
Superstar and Color Splash.
God, we
No,
are.
you can skip those two.
Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing defendant Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying?
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have?
It's lawyer
I've got
trick
your
number
trick
743,
right here.
the oldest one in the book.
That's the oldest one in the book, even though it's the most updated rule in the book. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately.
What?
No butting your way out of this one, Detective.
You can't butt this, dick.
Order. Can't but this.
Phoenix! You can't say that. I can. It's his legal name.
Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Man, what a slow ass.
Fucking slimy bitch.
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
And I didn't get one. Why?
Because the police hates you. Look at how he holds that paper. How do you even hold a paper?
Yeah, bro, how am I
That
reading
was
this shit?
Almost. Due to my
Are you telling me you don't hold paper like that?
No!
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yes!
But there is a
Bruh.
possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow.
Bruh.
That's
I
not
received
how,
these results this morning.
not how blunt force trauma works.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim may have time to write Maya.
In fucking perfect writing, though. Come on now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That
After
is all.
having suffered a direct blow to the brain.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Something you want to say?
You're a sham, Edgeworth!
Fuck you.
Your
I'm a
business is
sham.
built on lies! I I'm a sham!
You're a fool.
I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
Shut the fuck up!
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't have to have a conversation with myself anymore.
Here we go.
This
Oh,
I can't call her poor and innocent. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
Okay, Coach, you just vanished.
No.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Oh boy, here we go.
Witness, your name, please.
Johnny, track 18, please.
Sorry,
April May at
God.
your service.
it's track
God.
19.
Oh, so close.
She jiggles.
She does jiggle.
Yup.
And she has a really short skirt on. What the fuck?
Remember how I said they didn't have a lot of space on that Game Boy Advance cartridge? They had enough space for that.
Yeah, that's just the jiggle physics.
The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
And woman, possibly.
And yeah, we can't leave that out.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, I saw a woman with blonde hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair.
She's not a mouse. She's a rat.
Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
No.
That's
Fuck
not.
off, Judge.
We don't just ignore the process of how the court works by how things sound.
Mr. Wright, I understand she has big titties.
You're right, but
Mr.
that
Wright.
doesn't excuse the point that I'm trying to make.
Yes, it does in this court law. You must know her
okay.
techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
No thanks.
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. That testimony stinks. Just like you.
Jesus.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Right, what's the meaning of this?
We're in court! What do you mean, what's the meaning of this? You gave me the floor!
Petition the witness. You're not allowed to do this.
We're having a conversation.
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no
She's a
expert on
fucking freak.
fashion. Yeah, because you're the freak who lives in the mountains. You missed out on that part. Miss April May.
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
But we do.
But we do. Again, your jail thing doesn't really let people do anything. They don't have to give up their clothes or anything. They just keep staying in the outfit.
I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, well, I saw her too. She was wearing those clothes.
Yeah, she was totally wearing those clothes, dude. What do you say to that, Miss May?
The court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. No.
Say the line, Bart.
Say the line.
Oh my god. I'll be a good girl. I promise. I fucking hate it.
I be a good girl. Misa be a good girl.
We already have horny Yoda. We don't need horny Jar Jar.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hippie clothes? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think.
You think?
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. I hate this so much.
You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called us a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. And tax evasion, but we don't talk about that.
The murder's the more important thing. He's not Al Capone after all.
Order, order.
Miss May, can you explain how you know that this was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's what's all important here. I'll sign my own table.
There!
I need a gavel.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue of trivial concerns.
Trivial?
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
What? I'm slamming mine now! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before.
what? So, what happens now?
You're going to jail! What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Never, Your Honor. I will never be satisfied.
Not until I smooch Miles.
After this, you and me, Edgeworth.
Going on a date.
TGI Fridays. I'm not satisfied because... Yeah, wait, it couldn't have rung. Because isn't it like... Because wasn't there a specific time it went off?
No.
It wouldn't have rung, but that's not why. There's another reason.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not smart enough to give you the reason myself, so I'll let me brain talk. Your Honor, members of the court.
If you need a hint, do you need a hint?
Hold on, let me try to think about the last
let him
case.
think.
Yeah, let me try to think about the last case.
Just have a think.
Have a think.
You've been at this for
Just
5.5 hours. I would understand if thinking is not your forte right
I mean,
now.
it's really. I mean, that's thinking's not my forte all the time, but that's besides the point. Because the batteries aren't dead. No, I didn't mean it. Fuck. Oh, but wait, that works.
Good job.
You know, fate wanted that to happen. You guys don't know what happened. I was just like instinctively, I was like sitting up, and then my finger pressed down harder on the enter key, and I was just like, oh man, woo, man, Your Honor, my ass just got saved, and you have no idea why. Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it's that the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Yeet. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Tisk.
Oh my.
We are going to have the most hate-filled makeout session after the day.
I'm going to love every single moment.
Wait. Jay, do that again. Do that again for research purposes.
Okay.
Hold on,
Here,
let me get my camera
I'll
out.
do it for you. I'm going to love every single moment. When was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility.
I gotta say, I love your judge voice, man. It's
Yo, it's
fucking
really
wonderful.
good. It's really good.
I stole it. I stole it from Cozy D.
It's a good voice, regardless. You do
Yeah.
it really well.
You do it really well. You perform it very well.
The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
Take a look at this.
That is a very cute cell phone.
Thank you, but it's not mine.
It's a collector's item.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
You are not a part of this conversation right now. Wait. This isn't my phone. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Let's hear the conversation.
I'm gonna try to distinguish their voices some.
Do it.
So, you want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I have to take the clockwork out. Sorry.
September 5th, 9:27 in the morning. Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Of course I do!
Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuses not on sale today?
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die!
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This
Oh my
is
God,
a
are
court
you
of
kidding?
law, and the witness
wanted-
will remain calm.
Back in a
May,
second.
let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh,
Oh dear.
the witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
He heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known that the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. You dumb bitch! Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room.
This entire bit.
Yeah.
This entire bit would not be allowed in the American law system because
No.
you can't just show up with new evidence like that.
No.
At all.
Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing.
Bro, what do you mean it's not? I have the wiretap in my fucking hand.
Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone?
Like,
Can you prove that?
Edgeworth,
I think
please.
so.
We just
Oh yeah?
The
I
one
think I
time.
can! You don't have to voice
And, like-
it out again, Minty. We've already heard this.
Like-
It's fine.
okay.
You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
I am.
I...
You fuck.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
Say that as if that is an insult, but that is just my job title.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
There was hard alcohol on the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know it ain't no fucking iced coffee.
That was the day after, though, so you know.
Yeah, no, I guess that's
It was her morning mimosa.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Oh my
This entire conversation about coffee is exactly why we should abolish the.
There we go. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Maya May commit murder.
No, they're going to just let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sucked it quite low enough already.
I can get lower!
I'll consent to calling this witness.
Ooh, you dirty lawyer, you.
This game was scientifically designed to be like pure yaoi fanfic.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? Alright, I've got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything.
I was just about to say, you could lose everything here.
Understood. I accept your condition.
What a playful boy.
That's right, I'm your playful boy. I mean, yeah. Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely at the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, May herself. She has an excellent rack, sir.
Room service. Tell me again about a room service.
Again, sir. At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall.
What the fuck? That's Gucci coffee!
$18? That doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yes, well, iced coffee for two, you know? And we don't skimp on the ice, sir.
The ice is literally the cheapest part.
I was gonna make a
What did he
dumb
say?
joke, but I think I was gonna regret
What
it.
did you say?
Rather, quite.
Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Wait.
That's a second question.
Can we talk
I
about
object.
how...
That was objectionable.
Objectionable.
Can we talk about how they didn't ask him for his name and occupation? He's just bellboy.
Bellboy.
Yeah, he's just the bellboy.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth. He asked me not to mention it if I was specifically asked, sir.
We have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, who may be murdered right now in this very moment. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
The man who checked in with Miss May.
Please, I can't handle.
Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My What a convenient little setup. But it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court!
The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. That rhymed, I don't know why. Court is adjourned.
Dude, I have bars!
What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
She gets shot in court. Like, you know, per the system.
Don't you know when people are found guilty, they immediately die?
After all the confetti goes off, you just hear
Wow! I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now
I think
that I
it's
have
like
it,
the
I'm not
one
so
time
sure.
he does it, and it's not even that useful because most of her testimony was all lies.
Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Any testimony has been added to the board record. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Woohoo, guys! Jesus Christ!
do.
And with the rest of this case.
Hell yes.